Wrong way is at first base. Put wrong way at first base. Wrong way first base!
He's already going there.
There we go. Mac Rover Thaxton third. Who is Jamie? Here you go.
All right, we are officially live again from Tulsa
Here we go.
for the Boston Renegades against the Bayou City Heat.
Rock Poo from Taiwan. Doug Biggins from Kansas. Chad Sumner from Camden. Darryl Minor from
Boston won the coin toss again and will be the home team. This is incredible. I can charge both. This is
Beat-down! Let's
a
go!
massive revelation.
You can charge 2 devices at once with the 2 USB
Show
ports.
defense!
Yes.
Continue like last game!
I wasn't thinking.
Beat
big.
him up!
Joe Burke,
What's up?
are you broadcasting from there?
I am.
All right, Rob's sitting here though, so I'm going to move then.
Rob will be moving around. You can just take a seat.
I can?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah.
He's got the yellow pants there.
Yeah, you're fine.
Just move them onto the ground.
Move it up, put it in the ground.
I'm not putting him on the ground.
Whoa.
This is Tanner.
All right. Stepping in to lead off the game is number 20, Tanner Gers.
Bananas.
Yes. On the bench.
Everyone hydrating.
Hey, quiet!
Swinging a foul. Strike one. Tanner Gers looks to get out of the box quickly there. Could be a tough out on any type of hit. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Swing and a foul.
Those on the ground, the board, you see?
Strike three.
Go D!
He treated his bat like a pitching wedge and dug up a nice divot.
He's wearing an interesting blindfold.
Swinging a high pop-up. Short. Justin Proctor's running into it, but can't get there in time. For the first run of the game, 1-0 Bayou City.
Go D! It's alright!
Gers hit that very high and landed it in a kind of no-man zone. Had a lot of spin, spun away from Proctor, and he gets down the line quickly. So that's one run, 1-0 Bayou City. No outs here, top of the first.
Joe, Tanner's been an offensive MVP before.
For the World Series.
Yeah.
He's apparently been a World Series MVP before, so not unexpected to see him score.
This guy from Colorado.
Say Mike Malloy is from Colorado. Like Colorado.
At bat is number 7, Mike Malloy. Rob Weissman says he's from Colorado.
He was at Cooperstown with us when we went to Cooperstown.
Swinging a ground ball, foul down the third baseline. Swinging a short pop-up, almost identical to what Gers had just hit. Justin's on the ground, fumbling around for it, picks it up. Not in time! He fumbled around with it for a half second, and that was the difference between that being an out and a run. 2-0 Bayou City.
Does he have any help there?
He says he has people to talk with.
That brings up Yu Ting Ku, number 21. Take. Hi, Peg. We're home. So this is the top of the first. 2-0 Bayou City, no outs. Swing and a spinning ball foul.
Here we go, D!
Come on, defense!
Says he's got people on the base.
There's no field.
Swing and a miss. 2 strikes, 1 take.
Just don't worry about this. Do this thing. Move it on. You're gonna bring them out the ball. Just let it be.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Full count.
Let's do the money.
Swinging it almost exact same ball. It just gets to the 40-foot arc. Justin's fumbling around for it. Picks it up in time for the out. 1 out here. Top 1. 2-0 Bayou City. Justin Proctor's getting a lot of work out there.
Good communication, too.
Good communication out there, boys.
And a good call by the spotters to draw him in because that stopped right on the 40-foot arc. At bat now is number 3, Doug Biggins. Two nothing Bayou City, 1 out, top 1. Swing a high pop-up foul. Swinging a line drive down the first base side, gets over Justin's head. Wrong ways on the ground, they're crawling for it. Gets out of their reach, and that's a run. Tough hit to the opposite field. Found a gap in the defense. Makes it 3-0 Bayou City.
There must have been a call because they both went way too far the wrong way.
That brings up number 5, the DH, Chad Sumner. 3-0. Bayou City, 1 out. Top 1. Swing and a ground ball, hugging the foul line, hugging the 40-foot arc. Foul ball.
Almost, Rob.
Just rolls foul.
You were on it, Rob. You had it, buddy.
And I'll do a better job of moving the camera with me. Apologies. It's a good hustle to get down the line. 1 strike.
It's made a request for a field goal.
Okay.
Because this is ridiculous. This is a big game, and we shouldn't have started this game without a field goal.
I agree with you. Rob, smile.
We didn't have to go rushed onto the field. We didn't get a chance to prepare, and they were fucking out.
All right, 1 strike here on Summer. Swing and a foul. 2 strikes.
Rio.
2-0. Believe so. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Coming out.
Swing and a ground ball to the left side, right at Rob Dyes, right past his feet, right past Christian Thaxton's seat, right past Joe McCormick's hands, and he's safe. That's tough, as it just kept sneaking by each level of the defense. Makes it 4-0 Bayou City with 1 out here in the top of the first. That brings up number 18, Daryl Miner, batting in the 6th slot.
What was the call? Was a 4, right? 4. Wasn't a 4. It was a 3. It was a 2. They did too.
Swing and a ground ball, hugging the foul line, foul.
Almost, Rob.
That's strike 1 here, 1 out. Top 1, 4-0 Bayou City. Swing and a miss, strike 2 on Miner. Swing and a high pop-up foul. 3 strikes.
They're all golf
Yeah.
swings.
For those who can't hear, Aaron Proctor was noting correctly that everyone on this team takes golf swings. Results in 2 things. 1, some high pop-ups. It gives a lot of time for the runner to make their way down the base path before the ball even hits the ground to give the defender a chance at it. And it creates some crazy spin, which has resulted in some of these foul balls. Hard to hit well, but if you can hit, it can be dangerous. Swing and a miss. Strike 4. That's the 2nd out of the inning.
Right. 2 more, guys. Let's
Bringing
finish.
us back to the top of the lineup here
1 more, guys.
with Tanner Gers, number 20 at the plate.
On your toes, defense. Just like last game. We got this.
Guy wanted me to remind you about mental toughness.
Thank you, Mr. Zuccarello. Oh, Mike, I'm putting my face in the screen like you can see me.
Hi, Joyce.
Toughness, I just got us umpires.
He did just get us umpires, guy. Joyce, they're playing Bayou City. 4-0, 2 outs, top one. We won the coin toss, so we're the home team. Swing a hard line drive down the first base side. Christian Paxton's on the ground, just gets by his hands and rolls. That's a run for Tanner Gurns. That makes it 5-0 here with 2 outs in the first.
It was well hit down the first base line. Pax took the beat, laid out, and did not. Right down.
Let's go, D!
Andy!
That brings up number 7, Mike Malloy. Last at bat, he hit a high pop-up.
Let's go.
Kind of just sat at 45, 50 feet. Justin couldn't quite get the ball up in time, which is kind of the source of Rob Weissman's chagrin here over the umping situation. We have now acquired a field ump, hopefully to appease Mr. Weissman.
Yep, we just did. Whatever. We just passed that. That's all. Yeah, we just passed that. That's... Which way do you
Swing and a miss, strike one. 2 outs, top one. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Foul tip, strike 3.
Coming out!
Coming out, guys.
Come out.
Time for a passing truck.
Green Monster!
Will do, Joyce. He's down at the other end of the bench right now. Swing and a foul. Still 3 strikes. A swing and a hard ball down the first base side. Just past Christian's arms, almost identical to the prior hit by Tanner Gurns. They call a dead ball on the play.
Then nobody that he thought that he touched the ball is dead. If he's dead, is dead.
Ball's dead. That counts as no pitch. Rob, your mom says to stop pacing.
You have no idea how upset I am.
And welcome back to Joe Guillen, watching us from the West Coast. said, "You have no idea how mad I am."
Why are they more important than John Mikowski? Who's the treasurer of the league?
We can get you a BC Superfan shirt, Joe Guillen, or Boston Renegades. Swinging a high, pop up, short, just past the 44 arc. Rob Dassey moving it on, picks it up, just in time to get the out.
Nice job, RD.
That will end the top half of the inning. Bayou City is up 5-0.
Good job, 1-8.
Good job.
Got it, baby. Come on, defense. Swing those bats. Let's go. Swing those bats, boys.
Since when? Hey, Aaron, are you sitting?
Aaron is over here.
Yeah, hang on. Yeah, what? Oh, okay.
Go this way. Come this way. This is my voice. Follow my voice.
around, man.
Go
Right
straight.
here, right here.
Go straight.
Sorry, I was doing my stand.
Speaking of
Let's
Superfans
get the bats going.
and Superfan shirt, you can create your own Superfan shirt for the Boston Renegades with the new team store that's been launched.
Just like that. Hell yeah. Hey, Christian.
I'll post a link there shortly. Or if you don't want gear, even though a portion of that, portion of the proceeds will go to the team, but if you don't want to buy gear, you can still make a donation through the Association of Blind Citizens website, which is our sponsoring organization. It is great for us. Any support is greatly appreciated, although we do really, really appreciate you all just tuning in to emotionally support us while we're out here in Tulsa.
He's John Parker. He's the Heat. He's from the Heat. Yeah. He's from the team that we're playing. Yeah. He's a good guy. Rob is pacing. He's managed this. He's managed this. It's like, if we don't have a field out, we're going to lose a call or two. They're going to lose a call or two too because they don't have a field out. It's the same fucking thing. Yeah, I mean, and that's what's saying. So now he's negative energy on the and it's just missing. Yeah, he needs to. I mean, if we don't have a field up, we're going to get robbed of all. They're going to get robbed of all. I mean, I hate to say it. I don't. Well, I mean, that's the other question. He's managed to divert all of his positive energy to the fact that he's playing left short. We do know. But we've managed to piss off Mike Woodard in the process. We've managed to piss off
But we didn't have one. We should have had one. This is a big game. We should have had a field up.
Yes, you're right. We should have.
I'm still off gas.
Yeah, absolutely. We should have had one.
I got 9 people on the field.
You're not the folks at home don't know that that's what's happening.
Looks like a life preserver. It actually may be.
Brian, do you think they have Blake far enough?
Right short.
That's basically the same defense that we play against the Gers, right?
It's,
Yeah, that side's different.
Just said, if Jupiter is going to be around.
All right, leading off here at the bottom of the first for the Renegades is number 2, Christian Thaxton. He set himself a World Series with a home run yesterday and a good day earlier today.
he's playing basically on the home run line.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good swing, baby.
Come on, Dax, you got this.
Relax.
Foul tip.
Right on,
Strike
on.
2.
Right on it, baby.
Yeah. Or they have planted, he's walking back in the shoes. No, but it's good for former Renegade, there's a lot of story.
Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Hey, you knew it. Come on back in now.
Relax, bro.
Relax, Zach. Relax, kid.
Yes, father.
Swing and a miss.
All right, guys.
1 out.
Sorry, pick him up. Let's go, Joe Mack.
And that means Joe McCormick's at the plate here with 1 out. Bottom one.
Let's go, Joey.
5-0 Bayou
Buddha,
City.
Buddha.
He was high. But the third one, you should have held up.
Oh, yeah.
I could tell you were the early right from the leg kick. Yeah.
Joe Mack is wearing his mind.
What's that?
It's good. Pretty mindful.
Swinging a ground ball. Just ekes past the 40-foot arc. Joe Mack's running at it. And he's safe. Gets there before the shorty can pick the ball up for the first run of the game for the Renegades.
Good job, Joe. Way to run it out.
5-1 Bayou City here. Bottom one. 1 out. Larry Hale at the plate.
Let's go, L-Train.
Beat it out, Joe. Beat it out.
They played their shorts.
Yeah, that's I think Larry is too.
Go now?
Oh, their catcher's calling too. It's a lot of work.
Jamie, do you want to go? I'll do the count.
Jamie pitched and called one World Series of the
Swing and a miss. Strike 1 on Larry.
You guys got it. You guys got it.
Here we go, Larry. Power triangle, kid.
Yes, father.
Swing a ground ball. It's rolling foul.
Almost
Stops
there.
foul.
There.
Swung the bat.
Second strike.
Once again, for everybody to come aboard the
L-Train.
That's that. I don't think Rob did though.
No.
I mean, that could have made it 41 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It scores.
2 strikes, 1 out. 5-1 Bayou City here. Bottom one.
What's up?
He's even behind.
You mentioned, are you nervous?
No, that's one of them.
Swinging a fly ball down the first base side. That's short of Tanner Gers. Falls under his feet, and he's able to pick it up before Larry can get to the base.
Almost, Lair.
That's the second out of the inning here.
Shiny player burning on the base path.
It's really slow.
Whoa!
5-1 Bayou City.
Hey, Jamie.
Now at bat is number 53, Sean Devenish. Sean went 5 for 5 in our game earlier today. Was deemed one of the team MVPs for that performance.
Sell out. Play, laid out.
Swing and a foul.
Almost 5-3.
One strike.
Good pick, Rob.
Made it.
Swinging a line drive right up the middle. That's going to be tough for anyone to get to. Their deep dive. Oh, does get it. Wow. He made a nice dive on his face, on his stomach, was able to stop it just around his shoulder area. Get the stop. Wow, what a hit by Sean Devenish. What a great defensive play for the out. That ends the first. 5-1 Bayou City.
All right, defense, shut him down.
That's a tough inning from Boston's perspective because Bayou City scored 2 runs on really not well hit balls, whereas the Renegades got put out on one very well hit ball. But that's how the sport goes, and just got to come out defensively here, make a few stops, and get a few runs next inning.
All right, defense, keep your heads on. You'll be all right. Beat down!
At bat leading us off in the top of the second is Yu-Ting Koo. Top 2, no outs, 5-1 Bayou City. Time for a passing truck. Swinging a high pop-up, kind of right at Rob Dias. Listens for the bounces. Picks it up in time for the out. Great job by Rob Dias to track that, listen for the 2 bounces, and pick it up. 1 out here, top 1, top 2.
Hey.
Great job, 1-8. Great job, baby.
Ron Cochran just
Hey,
arrived back in the
defense!
field in
Hey,
a
bench!
golf cart.
Rob Dias!
Not sure where he had gone off to, but getting the Doug Mirabelli treatment.
These same hugs make you feel better. I'm going to go to the biggest guy in the team. Oh. That's impressive.
Drew just bear hugged Rob and picked him up about 5 feet off the ground.
I could probably bench Rob.
Not this week. Probably got 130 pounds.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. At bat is number 3, Doug Biggins. Foul. Strike 2.
Be on your toes, D. Be on your toes.
Foul. Strike 3.
Coming out!
Swinging a hard line drive right out over Christian Thaxton, past Joe McCormick. Rob Dias calls for dead ball. They're going to check it. He is safe on the field. but it appears to be
If
dead.
anything, you should be happy as a field out because the outfield doesn't have someone out there.
We were just saying that.
It is dead. That counts as no pitch. That is the second time that has happened to Bayou City this
nice
game.
Call.
The dead ball is always an unfortunate occurrence because it only happens on well-hit balls.
Stupid rule. Well, let me phrase it. The part of the rule that's stupid, and not that it matters on this one, is that it's the same count.
Yeah.
If you crush a ball on 3 strikes and then run all the way down there, why are you being penalized?
I think I was saying the bases should be moved like 10 feet closer.
Well, the rule used to be that you come back with a fresh count. That's at least fair. You know, it sucks for the hitter, but at least it's
I think it's still
fair.
3 strikes. I think it's still 3. It's still 3 strikes here.
Huh?
I think it's 3 strikes right now.
Well, I don't know what it is. I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
it should go back to a fresh count.
Yeah, because this is like the
That's
worst
the way it
situation
used
for it
to
to
be.
happen. So I believe it remains 3 strikes on Biggins. Yep. Swing a short ground ball. Rob Dias is running in on it. Down on the ground. Picks it up quickly. Gets the out.
Can I get
Fortuitous
up?
turnaround for the Renegades with a hard hit dead ball. Turnaround for a weak hit ground ball that they're able to eat up for the second out of the inning. Still 5-1 Bayou City here in the top of the second. This brings up number 5, Chad Sumner, the DH. Swing and a foul. Strike 1.
Let's go, D.
Time for a passing truck.
I've gotten 2 hugs from Rob Weissman today.
Oh my God.
Swinging a high pop-up. Short, has a lot of backspin, and that stays foul.
Good chase, Justin.
Chad is
Hey,
getting
nice
a lot
job,
of running
Shorty.
in
You guys
here.
were on that. Good job.
I believe that's just 2 strikes.
Nice call, Jason.
Here with 2 outs. Top 2, 5-1 Bayou City over Boston. Hello to Glenn Guillen, who just joined the live stream. Swinging a line drive, kind of right over Rob Dias. Christian Paxton's on the ground, gets it in his arms, scoops it up for the out. That's a 3rd out. Great defensive play by Christian Paxton to range over to his left, get down, get his hands properly above the ground, and scoop it in.
Renegades, we got this.
3 outs, going to the bottom of the second. Bayou City 5,
Let's go. Let's
Boston
get those
1.
bats
That's a
away.
big
Let's
inning
get
for
them
Boston
off.
to give up no runs after coming into the inning down 4. Chance to cut into the lead here.
JC. Want a seat? Hey, RD. You still a little sexy when you walk up on those balls like that. I like the way you fondle them when you pick them up. Oh, shoot. Sorry, live stream.
No more than that.
Bench.
The live stream is getting
Nice.
stuff up your rear end.
Yes.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry.
Robbie D's derriere.
And then he swears on the live stream.
Yes, we are at a lower vantage point. Again, because I have once again secured myself a seat to do the commentary. Yeah, we are slightly downhill from
Who's
the
hitting
foul
first?
line
Who's
as
up?
well. Joe Mack. Joe and Glenn
Is Dias
Ian
up?
are both tuned into the
All right.
live stream.
Hey, Boston, can I get a?
Hell yeah!
And I tend to have the elongation when you run far. Like on the other fields, there was a ball that was chipped. Semi-blue pop-up. So it was fun. Because I didn't want to carry it.
All right, here, bottom two, leading us off is number 18, Rob Dias. The rain is picked up here in Tulsa once again, and we have time for another passing truck. Swing and a line drive, just right of the shorty on that side. And Rob Dias gets to the base first. The ball died. The ball just got to the left of the right field shorty and stopped just short of the deep man on that side. Good run for Rob Dias to make the score here 5-2 Bayou City. Bottom two, no outs. Joe, wrong way, Buzon at the plate.
So I did ask John. I was trying to find a backwards way of asking for So this Joe was asking.
Is that close?
No.
Shit.
Swinging a ground ball down the first base line. Really hugging the line. Wrong way, took a step to the wrong base to start off. And Gers picks it up for the first out of the year in the bottom of the first. The second.
Or he didn't really go the wrong way. He took him a minute to get out of the box.
Yeah.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
When I move, you move.
Just like that.
Hell yeah, hey Christian.
Swing like that.
First, right shorty.
So where'd that come from?
Yeah.
That came from the Diarengus.
What'd you call me?
That brings us back to the top of the lineup. Number 2, Christian Thaxton.
You're good, babe. You put a charge into it.
Swing and a miss.
That looked
Strike
good.
one
Timing's right there, guys.
on Christian Thaxton.
Come on, Thursday.
He struck out his first at bat. Swinging a ground ball down the third base side. Gets right off the shorty's foot and rolls away. And Christian Thaxton is safe. A real real hard hit ground ball right at the shorty on the left hit field side of the Mac.
Oh, damn.
So that was hard hit right at the shorty on the left side of the field. It's hit so hard that it kicked off his foot and rolled about 20-30 feet away into no man's land, giving Christian plenty of time to get down to the base and make it a 5-3 game here. With 1 out here, or 2 outs. Is it 1 out or 2 outs? 1 out.
1 out.
With 1 out here, bottom 2. Joe McCormick is now at the plate, as you might have noticed, as Rob Dias led us on that chant.
3, yeah. 1 out.
Oh, you were just, the chant when you were crawling, you jumped and you leaped, and it looked like you were just going to tackle me.
Very important things.
And I believe Bayou City has called a team timeout to talk defensive strategy here. I believe Shane is online. Yeah, I've seen him send through a few comments.
Nice. Did he log on to our new game too?
Yeah, I believe Shane was on the stream for the earlier game too.
Yay. Tell him I said hi. I'll call him later.
Okay.
He must be excited.
Justin says hi, Shane, and he'll call you later.
Mac will make you.
Jump! Jump!
Mac Daddy, make you.
Jump! Jump!
Go, Joe.
It appears that Bayou City is changing. They're conferring. Not sure if they're changing positions between Blake Boudreau, who was recently elected the new president, or re-elected as president for 2 more years of the National Beat Baseball Association. He's playing as a designated fielder today for the Bayou City Heat. And they are rearranging the defense, doing a little bit of a clockwise rotation among 3 players on the left-hand side, moving who was a shorty deep to where Blake Boudreau was, moving Blake more to a midfield position, and moving the midfielder more to the short position. This could be.
So the kid from Taiwan is.
He moved to like a midfield, a shaded to the strong side midi position. He's almost like at our rover, and they play a guy between like our third base and our rover.
That's like, I think they're like adjusted version of it, maybe.
Yeah.
Kind of.
I have to believe that this timeout is strategic in how long it's taken to try to stem the tide of momentum that Boston's built up here this half inning. Right now, with 1 out, it's a 5-3 game. Joe McCormick will be at the plate once play resumes.
Not something we really care about either.
I know, but I'm saying.
Shane says he's half listening.
Buddha, Mac. Buddha, Buddha.
That's why we're not ahead yet. He needs to pay attention.
Swinging a ground ball down the third baseline, kind of in towards the shorty. He's running in, kicks off his feet. He picks it up just in time to get Joe McCormick out. He fumbled around with it a little bit, but secured it just a half second before McCormick could reach the base for the second out of the inning. 5-3 Bayou City. Larry Hale, number 81, is at the plate.
Surprised Meyer could make that play. Yeah, they switched in with Taiwan. Yeah, well, after he booted the one turn set, I think that's what I'm All right, 81. Find a hole, babe.
It's like Husky. Huh? Out in the field, it's like Husky.
The dad. Yes. On the side of that. What's he got?
Take.
That was the one. Good eye, Lair.
Larry?
2 outs here, bottom 2. Renegades down 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Come on, Lair. Do your swing, bud. Do your swing.
Come on, Lair Bear. Let's see it, baby.
Swing and a miss.
Lunge
Strike
that,
2.
Larry. Sit back on it. You got it, baby.
Your swing, Larry. Your swing.
Come on, Larry.
Almost, Lair.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Get him, Ronnie.
Come on, Larry.
You got it, 44.
Which, what?
Not here.
Swing and a miss. Strike 4. That ends the second inning.
Defense, get ready.
When he starts waving like that,
5-3, Bayou City. After 2.
Bobby!
Let's go, D. Let's go. Bravo to start, defense. Bravo, bravo, bravo.
I don't know why I respond to that. I should just not respond. I was just
Which way you going, Dias?
Climb the ladder.
I think they waved it. You're going left. Huh? Moving?
Watch out, Larry. Yeah?
Well, Harry's that bad?
What is this, top 3?
Yeah, top 3. 5-3.
You can leave there. It's fine.
Hello to Ben Corner. Hope you're doing well down in Tennessee.
Oh, yeah, Tennessee. It just looks like they stayed back from it.
Pizza!
Leading off this inning is number 18, Daryl Miner. Top 3, just starting, 5-3 Bayou City.
Cheers.
Swinging a high fly ball, kind of left of center, off of Sean's head. That's going to be tough. That took a real bad bounce. And that's a run. 6-3 Bayou City. Real hit, really well hit ball. And it, well, hit off the head and just scooted away.
Was Sean standing?
He's kneeling.
No, when it hit him in the head, was he standing up?
He was on his way down.
dove. Sean was diving as it hit him in the head. We're just taking a time out here to check on him, make sure he's all right.
Dave. David.
Yeah.
¿Quién se golpeó?
John. Se le dio la bola con la cabeza.
Pero tratándose la jugada.
Sí. On the head.
And he's fine.
Cabeza.
Yeah.
Face es cara.
See, this is what happens when you use your head in baseball. Just don't think.
Sean is just fine. He's back out there.
Is he staying out there?
No, don't
Justin,
worry,
back
don't
up.
Think. It only hurts the team.
Is he staying out there?
Yeah, he's there. He's fine.
It's all right, Shawnee, shake it off.
Brings us back to the top of the lineup here. Number 20, Tanner Gers at bat.
Square up, Sean. There you go.
Does he know up from down right now? Left from right?
Swing and a ground ball. Ooh, hard hit ground ball just to the left of Joe Buzon. He's running hard after it, but can't get there in time. That was another swing where Tanner Gers took up some dirt with his bat. Hard hit ball makes it 7-3 Bayou City here. Top 3, no outs.
Where did that ball go?
It went to the first base side of wrong way. Who's on the weak side there?
And they were playing a hogwood shift, so wrong way was the only one over there.
How far did it go? All the way down.
Went pretty far. I can't tell because there's a bit of a crest in the hill at about 100 feet. It's hard to say exactly where it stopped. 150 maybe? I don't know.
Go, D. Come on now. Hey, defense. Let's lock it up. We say defense. Back square a little bit, to right the bench. There you go.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Bless you.
They got Daxton Dias.
Swing and a ground ball, kind of at Rob Dias. Traps it in his knees. He's looking underneath him. Picks it up, and he's out. Nice play by Rob Dias to get the first out here in the top of the third.
I was nervous.
Brings up
because
Yu Ting-Ku, number 21.
He saw it. Yeah. He was like kneeling, and it was right under his butt.
7-3 Bayou City. One out,
Goose
top
egg
3.
Or whatever,
Yeah.
chicken eggs that Ace calls them.
Right under his eye. That's like,
Yeah. Yeah, because I heard the stop. I'm like, where's the stop? Yeah, I hear him say, oh, maybe.
Yeah, Rob Dias was sitting over it and struggled to find it for a second there.
Yeah, yeah.
Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swinging a ground ball down the third base line. Just gets past Christian Paxton's hands. Joe McCormick's on it, but can't get it off the ground in
Almost
time.
back.
Makes it
Back up.
8-3 Bayou City.
Almost back. Dax, maybe down a hair later, like more job at time.
Did you beat Minnesota?
Scorekeeper, Rob.
Aaron.
Hey, Fleeks! Fleeks for Biggins! Fleeks!
At bat, number 11, Joe Fleeks stepping into bat for Doug Biggins. 8-3, one out here, top three. Bayou City's in the lead. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Monty!
Swing and a miss. Strike three. Swing and a miss, strike four. That's the second out of the inning.
Right, guys!
I like that substitution.
One more, guys. Let's do it.
You like that substitution?
Yeah. They think they got their way out down where they want.
Pretty big dude.
Only 2 strikeouts so far. That's pretty good. With a team with golf swings, because they're the hardest to pitch to.
Are the uppercut swing?
Yeah.
That's you.
Thank you.
And the more, the more vertical the bat, the harder it is because you have no wiggle.
At bat now.
That's just it.
Number 5, Chad Sumner.
Here we go, D. Come on now.
Monty!
Yeah, most likely, yeah, because everybody's doing the same thing. They try to hit in the air.
Strike two.
You ready in the air?
Monty!
Swing and a miss, strike three.
No, I was trying to try straight window.
Maybe swing, strike out.
Swing and a miss. Ooh, foul tip.
Okay.
Staying alive.
Coming out.
3 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 4. That's the inning, or the half inning.
That was a strikeout, no doubt.
8-3. Bayou City coming into the bottom of the third.
Come on, guys!
Rob, they're calling you.
1 second, Drew. It's okay.
Come on, guys.
Don't leave it. You gotta let it go. Let it go.
Hey, Boston. Somebody call 911.
Shiny fire burning on the base path.
Shiny fire burning.
You have my water bottle over here?
Not right here.
Hey, Ace and Grillo.
What do you got?
Bam Bam's gonna hit for, he's gonna lead off. There's Sumner. Is Sumner up next?
Sumner just
Minor was up.
Minor, yeah.
It's Gers.
Who's the DH?
Or, no.
I don't have a clue.
Not mine.
DH was Sumner. So
DH
Bam
was
Bam is
Sumner,
going
it's
in for
minor.
minor then. Because Sumner just struck out.
What'd you say? 8-3. Bayou City.
So what's our deal with that?
Leading off, bottom of the third.
Okay.
Number 53, Sean Devenish.
And that's the sub now. Okay. Whoever Bam Bam is. I'm just going to read Bam Bam.
Clark.
Johnny is a friend of mine.
Rip, rip.
He can rip it anytime.
Rip, rip.
He can rip it any place.
Rip, rip.
And he can rip it in your face.
Rip, rip.
Go, Johnny.
And then it gets a nut.
Sounds
Yeah,
so
then you
fierce.
put a few minutes of a nut on the ground. What's up? I know. I will.
What's up? Oh, I see.
Swinging a ground ball down the third base side. Gets right past their shorty. Calling up Boudreaux. But Sean Devenish is safe. The left shorty missed it, overran it by a half foot, scooted by him, and kind of died in the middle of the other three defenders there, giving Sean Devenish enough time to reach the base.
Hey, Boston, give me a.
That brings up Rob Dias. Scores now 8-4. Bayou City here. Bottom three, no outs.
I did drink 5 blindfold. I don't need another one. That's true. I want a fancy one. Alright, I want a fancy blindfold.
Just like last time, Robbie. Here we go, babe.
Come on, Rob.
Here we go, RD.
No, who doesn't?
Swing and a foul. Strike one.
Fair.
Swinging a hard ground ball down the third baseline.
Fair.
Foul. 2 strikes.
Over. Fair.
That's the one you want, Rob. Good work. You want to straighten out, that big guy.
We were just hoping to knock those balls on.
Sounds like the beginnings of it.
That's what we were going to do.
Put your hands in the air and not like you don't.
Take the walk. Take the walk.
Which is good. Maybe they do well under pressure. Because he was striking. Yeah, he was. He was doing
Swing and a foul off the hands. Strike 3.
Over it, kid. Come on, Ronnie, get him. Come on, RAs.
Come on, Rob.
Rob Dias.
Dias.
Everybody makes the money, folks. I know. It's like a really free blindfold.
Swing and a miss. Strike 4. It's the first out here in the bottom of the third.
Which way?
Rob way.
Now at bat,
Filipino.
Joe Buzon.
Filipino.
Stop, Rob, stop. Stop. I'm not going to give it. Okay.
Yeah. The guy in white's a spotter. And then the guy with the fro is a spotter. The young kid with the fro up there is a spotter.
I'll take you back in time.
He's just got the phone.
Swing and a miss, strike one on the wrong way. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Get him, Ron. Here we go, Joey B.
Larry, you might need a new pair of hands next year.
Deterring? Return. In the front,
I was just saying you might need a new pair for next year.
Super close, Joe.
Swing and a miss, strike three.
Did you need? Yes.
Oh, this.
Here we go, 4-4. You got him, kid.
I thought you said cleats.
No pants.
Oh, yeah, I totally.
You got all year.
Swing and a miss, strike four. That's the second out of the inning here.
That move, you move!
Just like that.
Hell yeah! Hey, Christian!
Swing that bat.
My sideline reporter, Guy Zuccarello, reports that top of the fourth, the Indy Thunder lead the San Antonio Jets 15-14. The winner of this game will play the loser of that game, I believe, for the chance to play in the championship. Winner of that game goes straight to the championship. Take by Christian. So Christian takes a second pitch there. That will count as a strike where you're only allowed to take one per at-bat. Swing and a miss.
All right, baby.
Strike
You're
two.
good.
There you go. Back to the basics, Max. Here we go, kid.
Swinging a hard ground ball down the third baseline. That stays fair, and that will roll into no man's land. Christian is safe. Great contact by Christian Thaxton. The ball just hugged the foul line long enough to stay fair. It rolled slightly foul after that point, I believe, but it doesn't matter. Christian Thaxton's in with a run. We need more emphasis on the back there. You kind of tail off. We need more emphasis on the back.
You gotta get that breath in. It's all about breathing.
It sounded like a bullet.
But that brings up Joe McCormick here with 2 outs, bottom 3, 8-5.
Larry, get on deck. Larry, get on deck. Stay on deck. Mike, manage it.
Just replacing the ball. All right, we're back. 2 outs, bottom 3, 8-5, Bayou City. Joe McCormick at the dish.
All right, Mac. Let's go. Quack, quack.
Swing and a ground ball. Joe Mack calls for a late base, gets to the shorty. He's fumbling around, picks it up before Joe reaches the base. The umpires are conferring on the late base call. No, Anthony, no one was patched this game. Call stands.
All right, Joe. Joe, Bravo to start. All right, walking.
Joe McCormick disagrees with that call.
Come on, defense. Come on, D.
And that ends the third inning. Bayou City is up 8-5.
A5.
Who got the? Oh, I don't.
I don't know.
It was 18
18.
minor.
Okay.
Yeah.
We got this, boys. We got this, defense.
3 down, guys. 3 down.
3 up, 3 down.
You gotta be honest with me.
Oh.
8-5.
Doesn't even feel that late in the day.
What is it?
It is top 4, yes.
Top 4, yeah. I'm just trying to understand if you're hurt.
I'm completely not hurt.
You know, Larry, you're our best option.
She'll be fine. I have a great point. She'll take a nap. She'll sleep 2 hours. 3 hours.
Stay down.
If we do go,
All right, here we are back top of the 4th. Daryl Miner, number 18, leading it off in the 6th slot for Bayou City.
What's up, live stream?
That's Jamie Dickerson.
It's a big inning right here. We need your good vibes.
who do we got?
5.
Is it Minor?
Minor.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Did he hit himself? Yeah.
I believe he might have hit home plate with his swing, which they need to readjust. With some of the swings the Bayou City Heat take, they should have a please replace divot sign like they do on a golf course. Never seen a team hit the ground so many times on their swings. Good. 1 strike. No outs, top 4. 8-5. Bayou City. Swing and a high fly ball. Foul. Fortuitous is I believe that the 2 callers for Boston both made different calls, which would have resulted in an automatic run even if they did make the putout. But that's 2 strikes. Not sure how visible they are on the live stream, but the Bayou City Heat have some pretty nice jerseys with flames coming up from the bottom. I believe Bayou City's from Louisiana.
I think it's actually from Houston.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's one of their sleeves says H-Town.
Okay, I stand corrected. It is Houston. Making this the 5th Texas team that we've played this week. Points if you can name all 4 prior. Swing and a high fly ball. That lands just in front of Sean Devonish. It bounces over his arms towards Joe McCormick. He can't get there.
Almost, Mac. Almost, guys. I think.
Moonshot of a hit.
Is that Ace's sixth ball?
I don't know who called that, but that's tough. That makes it 9-5 Bayou City here.
Hey.
No outs.
Hey, Bri.
Top 4.
Who's Ace's? Okay.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Tanner is number 20 at the plate, their leadoff hitter. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. No outs here, top 4. 9-5 Bayou City. Swing another high fly ball. They're listening for the bounce. Gets under Joe McCormick. Gets out to Rob Dice, who makes the play, but not in time.
Tough one.
Another tough ball to play defensively. Really good hit. Makes it 10-5 Bayou City. Again, I know I mentioned it a few times, but hits like that, when they sit in the air for 3 or 4 seconds, are near impossible to make a defensive play on.
Especially
because
a player like Gers.
Yep. Because they get so much time to get down the line. You almost just need to have it hit you, catch it, or have it scoop right into your breadbasket on a bounce. Looks like we're going to have a timeout as they replace a base here.
Joe, does he have an uppercut swing?
All of these guys just take absolute golf swings. They're digging up like divots in the ground with some of the swings.
What's the count?
What?
Score?
10-5.
We're gonna go with Larry one more time.
Alright.
Okay.
I know, you gotta make an idiot.
Look, we're gonna. You understand? Larry's all on. Larry's gonna speak. It's gonna be hard. You still have to play the fast and out.
I know.
Trust me, because you know what happens is we just used you, and then someone else went down. And then what are we gonna do? It's like, I mean, you were one of our number 1 options off the bench.
It's all good, man. I got you. What do you need?
Get fun. Loving it.
Yes.
Such haters.
I'm just fired up.
This timeout will keep going as now they realize they need to change the base. It was not a wire issue. It ripped through. Yeah. I will take this opportunity to refill my water bottle.
getting a new base here, guys.
Out of the box.
I hope.
It's being used.
Big win.
Good third jersey set, you gotta be trusted to sleep.
Yeah.
You gotta be trusted someone who sleeps. In each town in this.
Like all our bills.
Yeah.
Top of what?
This was a while ago. I'll mention it.
So they're 15-14, meaning they're in the second inning only.
Who?
It was a joke, but the Thunder versus the Jets. It was 15-14, but that was like first inning or second inning.
Yeah. Who's winning?
It was the Thunder by 1. Yeah, exactly.
Unreal play.
There's a lot of game left here.
Yeah, sure.
No, he wasn't slow.
Unfortunately, we just tested the wire. Didn't work. Just tested the base. Didn't work. Now we're gonna try the box.
Another base.
Evan is watching.
Box can't be bad if that one's on, right?
Just,
Thank you. We tested the rub system.
How many people you got watching?
17.
Oh, it's dropped, huh? What was your peak today?
Got up into the 30s for the near the end of that last game.
What's your peak on the week?
In the 70s for the Austin game.
70s?
70s.
Wow.
Because Austin spread the word that we were streaming it.
Oh, okay.
So I think they had a bunch of people on their end watching. All right, we're back after a delay to fix the bases. Mike Malloy, number 7.
Let's go, defense!
Swing and a miss, strike 1. Believe we have no outs here. Top 4. 10-5 Bayou City. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Swing and a miss to strike 3. Swing a short ground ball right up the middle. Justin Proctor's on it, reaching for it, but it rolls to Rob Dyson. Head away, Rob! Off the ground for the out. 1 out here. 10 to
Rob
5.
Dias!
Jamie Evans on the live stream now.
We should use that for the base.
Just have you stand until they can high five you.
That's basically what I was doing in warm-ups yesterday.
See the assist on that?
You tap it?
Yeah.
I love
Oh,
that.
I didn't see he actually pushed it. Okay.
That's why we stay low. Perfect reason why
That's
we
why
stay
we
low.
have two great shorties.
Top four. Top four.
Defense, we got one, how many we need? 2. We got one, how many we need? 2. You're the only one that answered me?
Someone's got to do it.
All right, one out here, top 4, 10-5, Bayou City. We have at the plate number 21, Yu Ting Koo.
Good job on the pronunciation there.
I have no idea if that's even close to it.
Better than what some people could have done. Imagine Jerry Remy trying to pronounce that.
Swing a high fly ball, kind of right up the middle. Rob Dias is on top of it. Picks it up off the ground.
No.
Oh!
No way. No effing way.
Rob Dias was not able to get the ball up in time. Says that the ball was stuck between his legs on the ground and could not prove that he had possession.
I mean, no. He was safe. Sorry. Awesome.
Even Rob Weissman is not challenging it, which leads me to believe that the correct call was made. But that makes it 11
Let's go!
Shake
to
it off,
5.
18. Shake
Bayou
it off,
City,
18.
1 out.
You good, baby?
Top
good?
4. Close play. At the plate now, number 11, Joe Fleeks. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Calling a dead ball. Sean Devenish plays it. Picks it up. Before the batter can get to the base, dead ball call does not matter because Sean stayed with it and made the play. That's the second out of the inning. 11 to 6.
Let's do that again.
Bayou
Somebody
City.
call 911. Shawty fire burning on the defense. Whoa!
That's a great play. Following the coach's guidance to keep playing a dead ball. That was the third dead ball hit by Bayou City. The first one that Boston was able to put out.
That was a good position.
It's a tricorn hat, Ron.
2 outs.
All right, let's go.
2 no chances.
5, we can do this. I've seen us score 7 runs in the first inning before.
Anybody tell him that it's Friday?
All right. At bat is number 46. I don't see him on my roster right now.
Bam Bam.
M. Garrett.
They call him apparently Bam Bam.
He's apparently called Bam Bam.
No, Bam Bam is Seth.
No,
The guy named Seth.
we're being corrected by
Wait, I
Joe
don't
Q.
know who this is.
We don't know who 46 is. M. Garrett. Swing and a high pop up. Takes one bounce, bounces over Justin, on the ground looking for it. Picks it up, but not in time to make the out.
That's not a good. Did you bounce?
No, it's
That was really high.
Makes it 12 to 5 here, Bayou City. That's a tough one where
There should be a rule.
Like what?
Where like it has to like, if it, I don't know. Because that's,
Nothing you can
yeah, tough one there. That hung in the air for a long
Come on,
time.
defense!
Let's go,
Come on,
D.
D.
One more to go!
Let's go, bat.
Hey, D, here we go, D.
Square up, Vax. Brings up number 18, Daryl Miner.
It's not even that fast. You just hit that thing a freaking
2 outs.
Jamie, what was the
Top 4.
let that go as far as call?
He's got a system. I don't want to disrupt him.
I think it's worth talking about it. Not today. I'm just saying like something for the future.
Aaron, how many?
Probably not consistent.
How many outs? Runs?
More than I want. 11.
12 or 13?
They have a familiar.
12.
Okay, 12. Oh, Miner hits a long fly ball, lands right in front of Sean Devenish, gets past him. Joe McCormick's on the ground, but can't pick it up in time. Joe McCormick actually made a really good play on that, but for how deep he is, it's tough to get an out at that level. Makes
Good
that
play, Joe,
13
almost.
to 5. Bayou City, 2 outs, top 4.
Come on, defense!
We just heard some yelling over in the San Antonio game. Understand that is close.
What's the score?
13-5.
If our sideline reporter, Guy Zuccarello,
We can do it. We can do it.
could relay a score, the bench would appreciate that.
We can do it. We can do it.
Got 3 at-bats.
What's that? No, we can do it. We got it.
That brings us back to the top of the lineup. Tanner.
Go defense. One more, boys.
Number
Let's
20.
get this. Start swinging.
Swing a hard ground ball, kind of right up the mall. No call. Signifies it's the middle. It hits off Joe Mac's feet. He reaches to get it. And because of a missed base by Tanner Gers, Joe McCormick was able to pick it up and make the out.
Great play, Joe.
Good communication by the defense there with the ball hit straight up the middle. There was some confusion between the two spotters who did not say a number. Defense realizes that means that it's dead up the middle. Joe McCormick ranged over to his left, got down on the ground, knocked it in its spot, and was able to pick it up quickly to get the out before Tanner Gers can circle back and hit the base. That ends the top of the 4th.
Hey, Justin.
Renegades come to bat down 13 to 5.
Yep. One at-bat at a time, guys.
Let's go! Train!
Come on, guys.
Bats, let's get these bats swinging now. Let's go. We can do this. Let's go.
Last tweet that Guy Zuccarello saw said 19 to 16 Thunder in the 5th inning.
Good Lord.
19 to 16 Thunder in the 5th inning. There's a big crowd over at that game watching San Antonio and Indy Thunder play behind us, which could very well be a preview of the championship game. They're the 2 remaining undefeated teams in the survival bracket. The winner there has a huge leg up in winning the championship because they will not have to play again today, and they will have to be beat twice tomorrow. So there's a lot at stake at the field behind us, and from what we've seen this tournament, there's 2 very deserving teams to be there.
Hey, Mac. Nice play.
Leading us off here in the bottom of the 4th, number 81, Larry Hale. Looking to get back on track.
Yeah, it's been doing that for days.
Get a run, help cut into the deficit. 13 to 5.
I'm sorry. You say chin glasses, that's why. Oh, okay.
Let's go, Chuck.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
We scored 12-5, right? 13.
Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Keep going.
Larry!
Keep going. Show us that you got 8-1. Here we go, baby.
Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Almost. Come on, Larry. You got this, kid.
Larry!
You got it, 8-1. Come on, Larry.
Swinging a line drive right up the middle. Blake Boudreau is going to his left. Leans right on top of it. What a great play by Blake.
Almost, Larry. That's
Smothered the ball and then picked it right up.
Shiny fire burning on the base path. Whoa!
That brings up number 53, Sean Devonish. Yeah, that's another really well hit ball that Bayou City's made the put out on. Very strong defensively as a team over there.
Nice run!
Go 5-3.
Swinging a ground ball down the first base side. Gets past Tanner Gers, rolling out to the pass level. Their first baseman dived the run. Sean gets to the base and there's a run. 13-6. Bayou City here with one out in the bottom of the fourth.
I thought for sure Tanner was going to pick that right up, but
Good job, Sean!
he just kept on going.
Give me a!
Hell yeah!
He scored every time.
No.
Captain Clutch.
No.
Sean Devonish.
Dias, no place on.
No, that's something to get out.
Not this inning. Because we had one all the reason.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
That swing was way
Here you go, Rob.
Swing and a foul. Strike two.
Fair!
Do we play again tonight?
All right,
If
now
we
you
win.
Who won we do?
If we lose, we are 4.
If we lose, we're fourth place.
Okay.
Yeah, we have to play it again.
And if we win,
No, if we lose,
then
we're done. We're double eliminated.
Swinging a ground ball. That goes down the third base side. It kicks off the shorty's legs. And Rob Dice is safe.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Makes it 13-7.
Let's go wrong way!
Which way?
Wrong way!
Is that 13-7?
Yeah.
We go wrong way.
Good pop, baby.
Nice hit, Robbie D.
That brings up number 15, Joe Wrongway Buzon.
Yeah. But did you see the backup? Did you see how many people were there? It's like, yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Whatever.
Come on, wrong way.
Swing and a foul. Strike 2.
Filipino! Filipino!
Oh, the short one, I heard that. Yeah, because Brian called like a 2 and A's called like a 6 or so. It's like, what? Yeah. Those are hard though, because they're just straight up in the air and they're short. And I want to portray that in the air, but I don't want to.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
And Jamie looks, he goes, yeah, no shit. Like, those are hardest to go because I tell you it's in the air, but I don't really much.
Swing and a high fly ball. That's hugging the first base line. That's a fair ball. Tanner Gers ranges really well to get to the line and make the play. A phenomenal defensive play. Gets the put out.
Can you recap that play?
When I move, you move.
So,
just like that.
Wrong way hit a moonshot
Just like
that
that.
landed like right on the foul
Just
line
like that.
and stayed fair.
Hell yeah. Hey,
And
Christian.
Tanner Gers just gets over and gobbles it up really quickly.
How far back did that go?
Over 100.
And he was like at 80 and just.
Yeah, he just ranged back and made the play.
Good hit.
That's the third really well hit ball today that Bayou City has been able to make an out on.
Shh, quiet.
2 outs here, bottom 4. That brings up Christian Thaxton. Swing and a foul ball.
Fair. Fair. Fair.
So Tanner, when he starts, is, you know, like you guys have your arms down. When he starts his stance, he has his hands up like this. He like webs his hands for nice plays. Oh, hold it. More as a protection. Right. People will do like a little bit of a brace in front of their face if they know it's an arrow. Just to,
We got a timeout on the field. We're back. 1 strike. 2 outs, bottom 4. Swinging a hard ground ball down the third base side, left of midfield. Gets the light blue drill range a little bit too far, and it found the gap as a result, resulting in a run. Makes it 13-8, Bayou City.
Okay, wrong way.
It was a weird call. The call parted the sea. No one was even in the vicinity.
Yeah.
well, did you see Blake went the wrong way.
Their
They tried to
and
get
their
back,
shorty
but he
started
slipped and fell
sprinting
down.
to the line right off the bat. Now at bat, number 46, Joe McCormick.
All right, quack, quack. Here you go, babe.
Swing a ground ball, very short. Their shorty's ranging up. Can't bring it up, and Joe McCormick is safe, making it 13-9, Bayou City.
Let's go, Larry.
13-9. Now at bat, number 81, Larry Hale.
You put your hands up. I was like, wait, am I supposed to like?
Yeah, no, I was, and I also did it at an angle that made it very difficult to see.
Yeah, like, okay, high five, yep.
Oh, that's what we do now is we high five. So they're playing their short guy on that strong side so far back. I'd like to just practice the swing bunt. Leave it at 40 feet.
Yep. And just run it. Can you bunt in this sport? I bet you can.
You just need to make sure it gets to 40 feet.
Yeah. That's not it. This is one of those pages ones I never saw much answer. But to me, if it goes there, who cares?
Swing and a miss. Strike one on Larry.
Power triangle, Larry.
Foul tip. Strike two.
You're right there. You're right there, Larry. You're right there. Little Ryan's got you. All together, Larry. Come on now. Put it all together.
Swing another hard line drive up the middle. Gets past Blake, gets over him, gets past the deep guy, and Larry's safe, making it 13-10 Boston. Bayou City over Boston.
Hey, Boston, how do we hit?
Wicked hard.
How do we run?
Wicked fast.
And that was Drew Crook right there.
Shouting fire burning on the base path.
Yes.
That hit was very similar to Larry's prior hit, which he was put out on.
How do we hit?
Wicked hard.
How do we run?
Wicked fast.
Right now, the difference in score is directly attributable to the three really well hit balls that Bayou City has been able to make an out on.
That's for Robbie.
So although Boston has not seemed particularly sharp at times this game, as they've come off the high of the last game, they are picking up some momentum now.
Yeah.
Another 2-out rally here. They've had some success these past couple days with 2 outs, and Sean Devenish is at the plate. Went for 5 for 5 this morning and scored his last at-bat.
He scored his last at, yep. Last 2 at-bats.
Last 2 at-bats, actually.
No.
With this one, it's going to be done 3.
Well, after this bat, will be done.
Swing and a high pop-up, short. It stops right along the 40-foot line. Sean's running hard to the base. Dives, and he gets there! Wow, that ball was a pop-up with a ton of backspin and stopped right on the 40-foot arc. Sean was hustling hard to the base. Tannegers, quick, very good on defense, came up and almost made a play on it, but Sean got there first.
We want more. Who let the gates out? Who let the gates out?
So now it's 13-11 here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th. Rob Dias steps into bat.
Hey. Joe Berkey called it. Put it right on the 40-foot arc.
You see Tanner, though, he didn't move because he figured it was foul, and he was like...
Still almost got there.
Yeah.
He's good.
He's quick.
He's really good.
He's really quick.
I mean, he's been an MVP. Swing and a miss. Strike one on Rob Dias.
Get him, baby. Get him, baby.
You know, we can beat them with 40 rollers.
Hit it this corner right here.
And if you hit it right
We're
up,
going to get it because that kid isn't that fast.
swinging a ground ball. That's up the middle. Gets back there with the other shorty. It's right into his arms, and he gets it. Half second before Rob Dias gets to the base. That ends the 4th. A good inning for the Renegades who come out down 2.
A lot of game left. Let's
13 to 11.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. 13-11. We're down by 2.
13-11.
1, 2, 3. A lot of game left, guys. Let's
Sean,
go.
13-11.
A lot of baseball left to be played. 2 full innings, down 2, top 5. 2 more chances at it.
Let's do this, boys. Let's do this.
Need a big inning here from the defense. Bayou City has some really strong hitters. Cannot let them build a big lead again.
Am I in the frame?
You're not. Do you want to be in the frame?
11.
Keep going. Now back up a few steps because right now we just see up to your shoulders.
Stomach.
Keep going. Keep going. Another 2 steps. There you are. Now you're in.
Hungry. We want some food. No, this would be a great time to mention that the Renegades would really appreciate your support on our page for our gear, so we can get some nice swag like our shirts and our hats while we're on our rally cry. So check that out, all right?
Hey, Aaron, I see
That
you
is
smacking
Drew
the
Crook.
back.
Dig down deep.
Okay.
Dig down deep.
Helping me.
Oh, my belly fills the screen, huh?
Well, no, it's low and
It's
at,
low.
It's literally at your like belly button height.
That's not good.
Drew, I'm lazy and I don't want to stand, so
That's
we're
all
keeping this at eye level for me.
I could have just talked like that.
All right, here we go. Stepping into hit now is number 7, Mike Malloy.
Hey, bench, we make some put-outs. We're going to do the defense chant. Defense, okay? We're going to do that.
Hey, Brian. He's knocking on the back door.
I moved him out of Bravo.
What are we doing?
Ron's getting a ride to the bathroom.
We're back at the
That's awesome. Ron just got carted off again in the golf cart. He was returned to the bench earlier, so I have to imagine that he's just using that to not avoid having to run to the restroom.
Run, meander.
I was gonna say waddle, but
Yeah.
He blames it on the venti coffee.
He blames it
have-
on the
he did
Starbucks
have a-
coffee that he got during our 3-hour rain delay earlier. Larry, and your first hit that inning too. It was the same thing basically. That this past inning, the run and the one that you got put out on were almost identical hits. It's just Blake Boudreaux made a great play on the first one.
yeah. He didn't have to move for that though. Really, he just kind of took a step and
He
fell
dove
down
and
and landed on it. Yeah.
All right, here we go, top 5. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Come on, D, stay up now. Let's go. We're in this. Let's go.
Come on, D. Defense, let's do it.
He was for 2014.
You can do it again. We got it.
He was for 2014.
Swing and a miss, strike
Here we
2.
go, guys. It's coming out. It's coming out.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Hey, be ready, right side.
Come on, guys. Right side, be ready.
Did our cross whatever Zuccarello give us an update on the other game?
Last he saw it was, I believe, 19, 16,
Yeah, but it's been like
top 5, or in the 5th. Foul tip, staying alive. Yeah,
Thunder?
Thunder up 19 to 16 in the 5th, but that was 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
I think David Sanchez is more interested in the other game.
I'm just curious.
No, I'm kidding. I am too.
I'm ready for something.
Swing and a miss. Strike 4. That's the first out in the top of the 5th.
We got one.
We got one, homie, we need. We got one, homie, we need.
Brings up Yu Ting Koo, number 21.
I gotta go lower with my yell, otherwise I have to throw it.
Ron has now gotten 2 lifts to the bathroom.
As previously reported.
Oh, yes. Is there an echo in this broadcast?
No, that goes at doggy daycare. We need to start wearing a button.
I
they've
think
already-
Gina's already figuring that out. For those who don't know, Echo is Joe Yee's dog. We have 2 dogs with us this week. Echo for Joe Yee. Swing and a miss, strike 1. And Lena, Drew Crook's dog. I've been on the doggy daycare shuttle duty in the mornings.
I did that. Oh, I did that the other end. Oh yeah, you do it every morning, don't you?
Swing and a miss, strike 2. Let me get out. I know who my crew is. I go. I don't have to worry about the whole team. I kind of like
You know what? That's actually.
it. Means I leave 20 minutes earlier than everyone. But
Yeah, so it's the difference of getting up at 6 or at 5:45.
swing and a miss, strike 3. Hard to imagine Fonzie, their pitcher, will strike out 2 in a row. He's very good. His team hits very well.
All right. Come on.
swinging a line drive, just left of center. Thaxton's on the ground, picked it up, in time for the out! What a great play by Christian Thaxton.
When I say D, you say fetch. D!
He gobbled that up just in time on a really well hit ball. Great call by Brian Grillo in the field. That makes 2 outs here in the top of the 5th.
That's a huge
13-11, Bayou City, bringing up number 11, Joe Fleeks.
Nice job, Dax!
That's a huge foul.
Big out,
I
Dax!
might have
Nice
just missed that
job!
on the live. I might have just missed that on the live stream. I don't think I got it far enough.
We had just switched them. I don't know if you had told them.
I didn't mention that, but I don't want to really reveal strategy, Rob.
All right, that's right. All right.
Dino.
I have revealed that we have strategy for our coin toss, though.
We have a strategy. I thought it was called the correct one.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 2 outs here, top 5. 13-11, Bayou City. Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
The first at bat he struck out Sean at him last night. This was the game last night. Yeah.
Swing and a ball with a lot of spin that rolls foul. That's 3 strikes.
Thank you. Jesus. 3 strikes.
Bobby! You need the best of it.
What? Yep. You know where I'm parked?
You can stand up and put in the car here. We can take it. There's the job. Got up.
Where the hell did I put him? Did I put it in here?
What's it? 3, 2, 1.
Swing and a miss.
Yeah!
Strike 4.
That
A huge 1-2-3 inning there in the top of the 5th for the Renegades. Brings them to the plate, down 2 runs, 13-11. Rob Weissman has the team huddled up, giving it a little pump up.
I can do it, yeah.
You can definitely feel a better, more intense sort of energy here on the bench as the Renegades come in, seeing an opportunity to take a lead going into the final inning. Joe Strongway is at the plate.
Let's say which way Strongway.
Yeah, do it. Which way strong?
Wrong way.
Which way strong way? Which way strong way? Oh, right.
And my guy Zuccarello will provide me with the tweet that he sees next regarding the Jets and Thunder score.
Sure we can.
Because winner of our game will play the loser of that game. Loser of this game finishes in the 4th spot for the tournament.
There you go, Sanchez.
Our goal is to be playing at 5:30 against whoever loses that game.
It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Methane Man!
Hey, same thing, JB.
There you go. Mom, mi hermano.
It's interesting what they do defensively for Romley. And that they don't do anything.
No, not
They don't change from their
I mean,
normal.
how many hundreds of foul balls in his life does he hit that way?
Yeah.
But then again, Tanner is so quick, it doesn't matter. You can
Yeah.
put him over there.
I mean, yeah, the play he made, yeah.
That's how I scored one of my first games against game between them in years. I didn't get any foul balls down that they're hit by the legal fair. They never adjusted. I remember that.
Oh, I remember that hit.
All right, here we go. Joe Buzon, wrong way, strong way, at the plate. Bottom 5, 13-11 Bayou City. Swinging a high fly ball that lands just hits off the Tanner. He's on the ground looking for it. Can't get it in time, and Joe Buzon is safe! That ball had a big bounce, and it rolled off of Tanner Gurr's hand short. I forgot to move the camera. I was too focused on the play.
Just like that.
But the Renegades are down 1 with Christian Thaxton stepping into the plate.
Joy Buzon, will you marry me? French kiss Brian. Yeah, baby.
I was excited. I forgot to do it. Yeah, one jump.
This one was good. You gotta get like Google glasses or whatever that thing.
Time on the field for some celebrations next door.
You have to go there. Is that Indy and San Antonio? Yeah.
I think it was Indy cheering for a run they scored. A home run by Fax here would be very nice.
Let's not get our hopes up.
That Linda Sheffield said they could get a home run backs.
Oh, and bomb.
Ooh, top 6. San Antonio leads 25-21.
Whoa, no.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Gets past Tanner Gurr's. Christian's running hard. And he gets to the base to tie the game up! Awesome speed by Christian Thaxton to get out of the box there, tying the game up with no outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And that brings up Joe McCormick, number 46. No outs here.
Is Shane checking in? When is he up to?
Shane hasn't commented in a bit.
Tell him wake up.
Yes, he did go the right way, Jess. And Guy Zuccarello texted me in the top of the 6th. San Antonio leads 25-21.
I think they won.
Oh, never mind. No, they're
I was at the edge game.
It's a dead ball,
Joe B, if somebody doesn't have Facebook, can they still watch us on something? Do we have a different one?
I don't think so. They might be able to find the page without needing the. I think it's public.
Yeah, okay.
If they search the team page, they should be able to find it.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Joe McCormick at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good swing,
Hey, wrong way. Good hustle, my guy.
Strong way, kid. Thank you.
I knew you needed that.
I really did. Come on, guys.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
46, you're good, baby. Oh, man. Relax.
Swing and a miss. Strike 3.
Joe, you're good, baby. Hey, Mac, relax.
You got it, baby.
Like,
Take by Joe Mack. Full count.
Come on, Mac.
Swing and a miss. Strike 4. First out here in the bottom of the 5th. Tie game, 13-13. Bringing up Larry Hale, number 81.
It's time, once again, for everybody to come aboard the Hale Train!
They're making a defensive adjustment, seeing how Larry smoked 2 balls to the middle of the field his past 2 at-bats, bringing their guy who was hugging the third baseline to dead center.
Cold or warm?
It is a tie game, 13-all. This would be the time for Larry Hale to really pull one, make them pay for that change.
Larry, lunch is on me.
Swinging a ground ball right up the middle. Tanner Gers is running over to it, slides in, it bounces off his hands, and he gets, oh, very close play, but Larry Hale is ruled out.
Shawty's fire burning on the base path. Whoa!
Tanner struggled to pick that up for a half second. It looked like it was going to run away from him, but caught it at the end. Really close call. But I guess tie goes to the fielder in the sport.
Is that bang bang?
The one from
It was very close. But that brings up number 53, Sean Devenish, with a chance to give the Renegades the lead here. Swinging a high pop-up right down the third baseline. That stays fair. It stays fair. And Sean misses the base. He gets back in time.
He missed the base.
He missed the base. He got back and touched it. Bayou City is celebrating it out, but it appeared to me that the base ump might have had his arm up first. They're going to confer. I believe that the first base ump will probably be the best position to see what was happening because the home plate ump did not move, so he could not possibly see both the ball and the base ump at the same time.
Are they conferring?
Well, the other guy's, the base guy is a...
And he's ruled safe! The Renegades take the lead!
Did this way!
Wake it on! Wake it fast!
How many times does it take to hit a base?
So Boston will go into the 6th inning with at least a 1-run lead. Rob Dias steps into the box looking to make that at least 2.
Thank God.
Sean is breathing a major sigh of relief on the bench.
Don't cry, Sean, don't cry.
That's it, Robin.
Sean, your aunt said great job. He gave the thumbs up.
Oh, he's supposed to hit the base the first time this time.
Let's go 1-8. Let's go, baby.
Swing and a short ball. Sits right around the 40-yard line. Tanner Gers is getting up on it. He's on top and picks it up. Rob Dias is out. Rob Dias missed the base. He also took a false step to first when third was buzzing. But that means the Renegades will enter the 6th inning up 1 run. 14-13.
Zeros wins it. We just got to make 3 outs, boys. Defense, it's on you. Let's do it.
3 up.
You're done.
Where are they?
You're done.
4-5-1.
Yeah.
Can I see this for a second? Do whatever you want.
Bam, bam.
Hey! Hey!
All right. All right, this is a big inning defensively for Boston. Rob Weissman is pumped up. Yeah! At bat is number 46, M. Garrett. Again, I don't have him on my roster, so I don't know who he is. Hey, Rob. Okay.
Rodriguez in for Malloy.
Hey, Aaron. Number 9, Lee Rodriguez is going in for Mike Malloy. Hey,
Rob, who is number 46? I don't have him on their roster.
Well, wait 1 second. I'm worried about the live stream.
Who's up right now?
Number 46.
Bam
Bam Bam?
Bam Bam.
I don't have him on their roster.
Seth Clark.
Why is he wearing number 46? It says Garrett.
Yeah, they're probably friggin'.
Okay, so this is Bam Bam at the plate. Seth Clark. He's wearing a different jersey, but I think that was just to throw me off.
That was rushed. Unbelievable. Wow. Someone just hit about 2-1 out there in left center.
Okay, they just hit one here that ended on the hill.
Indy or Los Santos?
Apparently, Indy is behind us just raking right now.
Oh, yeah.
Hitting the ball like 200 plus. Batter after batter.
Focus is back here. Let's go.
But we're back. Top 6. Boston's in the lead, 14-13. Seth Clark is at the plate. Swinging a high fly ball to the right side of defense. Sean's on the ground. Picks it up in time for the out. Sean is fired up. And again, I forgot to move the camera, but hey, that happens.
Hell yeah!
Great defensive play by Sean. Defensive-ish. That brings up to the plate number 18, Daryl Miner. 14-13, 1 down here, top 6. Weissman just says he's gone up the middle 3 times. Okay. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Thanks, Jess. I appreciate the support. I'll try to be better about moving the camera to go with it, though. Defense requests a ball change. So 1 strike here with 1 out, top 6. Daryl Miner still at the plate. Boston requested a ball change. Linda. Swinging a high fly ball to the right side. Bounces over Sean Devonish. Joe McCormick's on it, and he couldn't quite collect it in time. That's a tying run. Joe McCormick made a great play getting over there, but that's a really well-hit ball, tough to make a play on. So 1 out, tie game, 14-all here in the top of the 6th. Tanner Gers steps into the box, their leadoff hitter. He's 5 for 5 on the day.
Is he really?
Yeah. Means time for an out.
Good chase, Sean. You almost had it.
Larry.
Yeah.
Don't get too into Fonzie's cheers now. I remember 2013. We had someone on Larry watch to make sure you didn't defect.
Let's go, guys. We got the hammer. Let's go.
Come on, guys.
Here we go, D.
Swing and a high spinning ball. Has a lot of spin, and that rolls foul. Strike one.
Not here. I think he hit it home or something like that, but it still counts. Actually, it was on video. Connor did a live stream. It was Connor and he saw it. He's a Paralympic long jump or something like that.
Yeah, and tandem cycling.
Tandem
Who is?
Am I right on long jump?
And long jump.
Who?
Tanner.
Didn't he used to be a sprinter? No.
I don't think. I mean, he may be a sprinter, but he's in a long jump.
Swinging a high fly ball. Very similar to the very last hit. Joe McCormick's on it. And he can't collect it in time. Bayou City takes a 1-run lead here with 1 out in the top of the 6th. 15-14. Again, that is another really well hit ball that's just very difficult to make a play on. Joe McCormick was listening for the bounces and couldn't quite get there.
No, it's a lefty. This is a sub.
Stepping into the plate is number 9, Lee Rodriguez, batting for Mike Malloy.
He was on their championship team in 02.
He was on their championship team in 02. This is his first at-bat of the game. A lefty. 1 out here, top 6.
He's a power hitter.
Go, Mac. Know where that line is.
Swinging a hard ground ball right down the line. Justin gets down over his hands, gets down towards Joe McCormick. Joe Mack can't get it in time. It's a hard hit ball that found its way through the seam in the defense to give Bayou City a 16-14 lead here with 1 out in the top of the 6th.
Let's go, Renegades!
Hey, Boston, when I say D, you say fence. D!
Fence!
D!
Fence!
D!
Fence! Let's
That brings up Yu Ting Ku, number 21. The Renegades have called a timeout. Rob wants to collect the defense and talk for a minute.
Mojo.
Yep. Yeah.
Still two's left. He passed because he's in the two. He should have fell flat. Right? Yep. He moved to the left and then.
It was a quick inning.
It's not going to be easy. You knew that. What's the call on the Rodriguez?
2. It was a 2.
Think it was a 2?
Yeah, I heard a 2.
No, Justin went to the left. He didn't go far enough. No, I don't think it was a 1. Yeah, I don't think it was a 1.
The Taiwan Heat. Let's get the Taiwan Heat. Have we gotten them out yet today?
Yeah. He struck out.
All right.
We got him on 3 times.
Yu Ting Ku at the plate, number 21. 1 out here. Bayou City 16, Boston Renegades 14. One out. Take.
I don't trust him.
2 outs.
1 out. Swinging a ground ball down the third base side. Gets through the seams, over everyone's arms, and found the gap. That was a frustrating one that kind of rolled by Rob Dias, and then Sean's hands, then Joe Mack's hands, and then Christian Thaxton's feet. That gives Bayou City a 3-run lead here, 17-14, with 1 out in the top of the 6th. I believe so. At the plate now is number 11, Joe Fleeks.
Come on, D.
All right. Swing and a ground ball down the third baseline. Foul.
Good call, Bri.
One out.
That's what I thought.
Foul, strike 2. Swinging a ground ball down the third baseline. Joe McCormick's on top of it. He's able to pick it up in time for the second out of the inning. Good hustle by Joe McCormick to get over there, adjust when he was about to overrun the ball, and then get down, trap it, and pick it up in time for the out. That makes it 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Bayou City Heat lead 17-14. Brings up Seth Clark, Bam Bam. Swing and a miss, strike 1. San Antonio just scored. I'm not sure what the score is over there, but it's still going on, presumably bottom of the 6th. Time for the cheers on the other field, but we're back. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
Defense, stay sharp, stay on your toes.
Foul tip, strike 3.
Coming out. Mandy!
Bayou City is leading Stanley, 17-14 here in the top of the 6th. We were tied coming into the inning, and they've scored 3. 2 outs now. Swinging a ground ball, hugging the third baseline, foul.
Good play, Robbie.
Good hustle by Rob, guys, to make a hustle play to get to the line.
Hey, 3 strikes?
3 strikes. Fonzie doesn't strike out many, though, so we're going to have to make a defensive out in all likelihood. Swing and a miss, strike 4. That ends this half of the inning, bringing us to the bottom of the 6th. Boston Renegades down 17-14. They need 3 to win, 3 to tie, 4 to win. 17-14.
Who held my clipboard last inning?
17-3. We got 4.
Yes, sir.
17-14.
Vámonos.
Cuatro, ahora.
Cuatro, baby.
Vámonosísimo. Is that even?
Cuatro, cuatro.
We need 4 to win. Let's get them.
There you go, baby.
Guys, Jason Walters is in for Lee Rodriguez. 22's in for 9. Walters for Rodriguez. Ace, you got that? Walters in for Rodriguez.
Walters in. Okay. Hey, Rob.
Well, let's hope that to not make that an issue.
Right here. Right here.
Line it up, boys.
Right here.
Let's go. Let's get this. Do it.
Water.
Got a hand to you in good condition. Hand to you in the proper condition.
What's up to bat?
Place on. Okay.
Rob Weissman is leading the team through a guided breathing exercise right now to calm the nerves before the biggest half inning of the season right now.
Same thing.
Who leads off? Strong way?
What's up?
Which way?
Strong way! Let's get it, strong way.
Come on, mi hermano.
Come on, 44, put him play.
Come on, baby.
What's up, strong way?
No, I think he's telling them who he is.
He just needs to hear that.
Oh, I see. That's what it is?
Yeah.
That bastard.
Joe Burke's dubbing as spiritual leader.
It's a Joe B thing. You guys wouldn't understand.
I don't want to understand.
Now that you said that, you're gonna have that ad come up on Facebook. It's a Joe B thing.
Joe B.
You ever see those? Like,
No.
it's a Minnesota thing or wherever you from, like, some random stupid ticket from your profile on Facebook.
I gotta expose my extreme whiteness. Is this blinding or what?
Yes.
Bring the bats. Oh God, look at all the people on the team, apparently.
Jesus Christ. I've been sweating to that thing enough.
Harry Berry.
States back.
All right. Joe Buzon steps into the plate. Swinging a foul ball. One strike here, leading off the bottom of the sixth. Boston is down by 3. 3 to extend the game. 4 will win it. Indy just made a great defensive play to win and advance to the championship game.
Is that a walk-off? Probably?
Defensive play.
Oh, no.
I didn't see the play, but the whole bench cleared onto the field and is celebrating.
I heard a ball. Good. Somebody got it.
I think that's a real beaver.
All right, we're back. Time is in on our field. 1 strike.
There was a Bud Light 15 years ago. There was these adult softball teams.
Swinging a high fly ball. That will also be foul. 2 strikes. That Indy San Antonio result officially means that the winner of this game will advance to play San Antonio sometime after the conclusion of our game. Swing and miss. Strike 3.
On Joe B.
Swinging a ground ball down the first base line. Tanner Gers is on that. He's fumbling around. Joe gets to the base and he's safe! Wow, Tanner Gers lost the ball by his feet and couldn't pick it up in time. That makes the score 17-15. Bayou City, no outs, bottom 6.
Just like that.
Joe Buzon is ecstatic over there as he comes back to the bench, and Christian Thaxton, number 2, steps in, our leadoff hitter.
Rolled my ankle. You did?
Good job, JP.
Oh my God. Okay. Okay.
Hey, Joe B. Not the strongest way, but it gets the job done. It got like right to the shorty, and he just fumbled around, lost in his feet, and couldn't pick it up. We can do it. All right. They have no one hugging the line. Ripping backs. Foul tip, strike 1. 17-15, no outs here, bottom 6. I haven't seen him in a bit. Take by Thaxton.
Hey, Chris.
Swinging an absolute shot. Hits off of Blake Boudreau's shoulder. He's looking for it on the ground. He can't seem to get it. And Christian Thaxton is safe! 17-16 Bayou City. No outs here. Bottom 6. A line shot. Took a big hop and hit Blake Boudreau off the shoulder. Rolled away from him. He was on the ground and was about a foot away from getting it. Very close, but Christian Thaxton's hustle down the line allowed him to beat it out. Guy Zuccarello alerted me to the fact that the final of the Thunder game was 30-28. But now we have Joe McCormick stepping into the plate with a chance to tie the game. No outs here, bottom 6. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Man, Joe Mac. Man, Joe Mac.
Swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Buddha, Joe. Buddha, Buddha, Buddha. Buddha.
Joe Buzon is sitting on the ground next to me. Looks like he's about to break the brim of his cap in half. He's so stressed. Pretty much how everyone on the bench feels right now. Swinging a high fly ball. That's kind of right up the middle. Bounces towards the mid. He gets over his head. Joe McCormick is at the base and he's safe. The Renegades tie the game. No outs here. Bottom 6. Rob Weissman is not even celebrating. He is locked in. Joe. Hey, Joe. Larry Hale, number 81, steps into the plate. No outs here. Bottom 6. Tie game. One more run wins the game for Boston. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Get him, R.A.
Swing and a miss. Strike two.
Get him, Ronnie.
Relax, Barry.
Swinging a line drive, hits right over Gers. Oh, and he makes a great play for the out. That was a line drive that hit Tanner Gers after a short hop for a good play on there. For the first out of the sixth, bringing up number 53, Sean Devenish. Sean made a great defensive play in the top half of the inning.
Can you tell if his mom is on?
His aunt's definitely on. I believe his mom's on too.
Yeah.
He went 5 for 5. Was an MVP all around earlier today. No time like the present to get another huge hit. If he keeps striping the ball like he has been, Boston could be in a good spot. Swing and a pop-up foul.
Hit it!
Fair!
Easy!
Strike one.
Fair! Over! There! Because we care! Come on, Shawnee, hit it for Papa! How do we hit?
Yes.
Wicked hard! How do we run? Wicked!
All right, 5-3.
Well, no, I follow the runner when we're up. Either runner. Swinging a pop-up. That's short, and it stays foul. That's 2 strikes.
Yeah, it is. Never had that.
Ronnie, get him, Ronnie.
Little Ronnie Cochran.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
All right.
You're all over it, 5-3. Good work, kid.
You can do it, baby!
Woo!
Swing and a line drive that gets over the shorty's head on the right side. Blake Boudreau's right into it. Sean calls no base, and he gets called out.
But
There's no base. There is absolutely no base on this, which is too bad because Sean may have been safe. Impossible to tell because the base just cut out halfway down the line. They did catch the ball. It would have been a close play, but Sean likely would have been safe if that base does not go out. That hurts.
That hurts.
Sean called late base, so he gets back up to the plate.
Yeah.
No, he was close to the line. He kind of veered to the left once the base went out, so he wasn't going to be able to hit it. But he was searching for it, so he didn't give up. But his line got messed up once the base went out.
Good call, Shawnee.
It's like I had no choice.
Alert call by Sean to call late base, dead base, whatever the technicality is there.
It's a weird one because it went on and it went off. So
Resume the count.
So it resumes the count with 2 strikes.
it's a no pitch.
Third base is working. Has for all the base checks.
Yeah, right.
Just must be a preference by the base ump, Brian. Swinging a high pop-up, that's very short. Lands within the 40-yard line, but goes foul. Again,
good,
just
baby.
foul.
You're good, baby.
Sean would have been there for the run.
Fair!
That makes the third strike of the at-bat.
Hey, good thing you're in your 20s there, Sean. Good thing he's a gym teacher, not a math teacher. Come on, Ronnie, find him. Hey, that PE degree's coming in handy. Let's go.
Rob and Sean taking their time getting back to home plate after 2 hard runs down the baseline. They're also replacing the ball. Mechanical issues galore here. Three strikes here for Sean Devenish. 1 out. Bottom 6, tie game, 17 all.
Herbie.
Swinging a high pop-up, kind of right towards the shorty. Sean is running towards first. He's getting there. Sean touches the base in time. He's safe. The Boston Renegades walk off. Incredible resolve by this team to come back after being down by 8 runs in the middle of the game. Team, frankly, looked tired, defeated, whether it was after eating, coming down from the high of beating the Indy Edge. I don't know. But man, they really staged an incredible comeback here in the 5th and 6th innings. 4th, 5th, 6th innings, taking the lead and ultimately winning it. Sean Devenish with an incredible at-bat at the end of the game. 3 real attempts to get down to the baseline, and on the 3rd was when he finally got the job done, sealing the deal. Boston wins. They survive to now play the San Antonio Jets. That game should be coming up relatively shortly. Look for another post from us whenever that begins. I don't know. It was supposed to start at 5:30 Central Time.
And therefore,
clearly we're not on time as usual, but we'll be back shortly. What a win. This is incredible. Boston's now guaranteed to finish at worst 3rd this tournament. They came in as a 5 seed, so they've played above their seed. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and we will see you all again shortly.